Be a parable of the gospel to others, show them who Jesus is. You respond as Jesus responded. You don't respond in kind. You respond with grace. And this is actually revealing who Jesus is. And this is what Peter says in 1 Peter. He talks about how we're to imitate Jesus, who did not respond to reviling by reviling others. And it says he kept entrusting himself to him who judges righteously. So Jesus continued to be good. He continued to do what's right. He continued to be gracious, regardless of how he was being treated, because he was entrusting himself to the judge who is good and just. Titus 3 also talks about how we are supposed to respond to those who are reviling us with grace, because that's how Jesus responded to us. That's how he saved us. So we're to imitate him in that. So this is the opportunity you have in this situation to be a parable of the gospel. And secondly, it's an opportunity to show people Jesus' value. Because no matter how much they malign you, if you don't give up Jesus, you're saying that he's more valuable to you than the opposition is painful. And more valuable than their approval. That's also true. So you're showing his value to others. So you're showing who he is to others. You're showing his value to others. So if you can look at this in terms of having a purpose, because clearly Peter says this has a purpose. You're going through this for a reason. It's not something crazy when people are in opposition to you. It has a purpose. So if you can keep that purpose in mind, that can help you to endure. And then finally, I think you can leave the justice in God's hands. And as I mentioned, Jesus kept entrusting himself to the judge who does what's right. In the same way, Romans 12 says the reason why we can give food to our enemy when he's hungry, we can give him drink when he's thirsty, is because God said, vengeance is mine, I will repay. So by responding well and with grace, you're not letting them off the hook. You don't have to worry about injustice being done. Justice will be done. You don't have to worry about that. So because we can leave that in God's hands, we are free to show grace.